This lady said she's dying and no doctor, no prophet or no native doctor can help her or can save her. She said it's been almost 4 months now that she met a guy in town and the guy was so handsome. So when the guy approached her, she was even surprised that a handsome guy like that can approach her. So one thing led to the other. They started talking and all that, and then that guy took her home that night because she felt, well, if she lets a handsome guy like that go, maybe she might not meet someone like that again. So she agreed and went home to the guy's house that night. So that night they had fun. And when they were, doing the thing or when they were having sex, she smelled something. It was like a rotten smell, like garbage. So she asked the guy, what's that smell? Can you smell it? And the guy was like, I can't smell anything. And then they were done doing what they were doing. And then they went to bed. So at dawn, she wanted to go for round 2 and try to, make a move on the guy. But when she touched the guy was icy cold. She was shocked and scared. She even put, her hand around the guy's nose like this to check if he was alive. And there was no air. So she just said a silent prayer and then went to bed. So in the morning when she woke up, she realized that, oh, the guy is not dead. He's actually, awake. And then she got ready and all that. And then the guy gave her money, like enough, very huge money. And she was even surprised. So the guy dropped her off. But she said when the guy was dropping her off, like the guy couldn't even look at her. She didn't understand why. So they got to her place. She just alighted and then the guy left. So when she got home, she tried calling the guy's number, but the guy has blocked her. So she didn't care. She was like, well, at least I got huge amounts of money from this. So if our short relationship is going to end like this, I don't care. At least I won't feel like I've been used. So that evening, she actually sleeps with her sister in the same room. So that evening, when she was sleeping, at dawn, she woke up and she could perceive a smell of blood, very pungent one, very heavy in the room. So she woke her sister up and was like, can you smell it? Can you smell that blood? I can smell blood. And her sister was like, no, I can't smell anything. She said, okay, and then went to bed. But in the morning, she had somebody waking her up, beating her, waking her up. And when she woke up, she opened her eyes. Her sister was looking at her with a disgusted face. And she also realized that the windows were open, the door were open, like the doors were open, everything was open. And she could perceive that smell, the blood again. And then her sister was just looking at her like that. So she looked at her fingers, like her hand, and realized that there was blood on her hand. And then she checked and realized, okay, so the blood smell was actually coming from her. And she thought, maybe it's my menses. But then she realized that no, my menses just came 8 days ago. So this can't be my menses. So she took her bath, and yet still, even after scrubbing, after exfoliating and everything, just still the blood scent was on her and she could smell it. And now people around her can also smell the heavy blood. So her mother was like, no, this is not normal. Let's go to the hospital. And then they went to the hospital. When they went to the hospital to check, the doctors just didn't know what was the problem. They did a whole lot of tests, still nothing. And then they advised that she stays at the hospital for now. So she said she stayed at the hospital for like 5 weeks, yet still nothing. And then she confessed and opened up and told her mother about it, that, ma, this and this and this is what I did. And I think maybe that night, the guy I slept with and I felt he was dead and all that. So the mother was like, what? Are you serious? She said yes. And then the mother said, okay, let's go and look for the guy. So take me to that guy's house. She took her mother to that guy's house and they were told nobody like that lives here. No name, no. And they said, okay, maybe the person was living there at first, but they said, no, nobody like that has ever lived here. And the one who has stayed there for so many years said, I am the one who is staying here for so many years. So I don't know who you are talking about. The lady was shocked and the mother was now scared. So they started going to churches because the blood was heavy and she was losing weight. She's not in pain, no. She's not in pain, but she can't keep food down. Whatever food she eats, she throws up. And because of that, she's losing weight drastically. She's still bleeding 24/7 every day. So the mother started taking her to churches and all that. She has been steamed. She has drunk concoction. She has done all the aquanchere she can do, everything, but still nothing. Some pastors will see her and go like, I'm sorry, but I can't even meddle in this. I can't, be involved in this. Meaning it was serious. So the mother remembered that in her hometown, there was a powerful native doctor there. So she took her to that native doctor in their village. So when they got to that native doctor, he was open. He told them point blank, you are a walking dead. You're already dead. You just have to wait till the body just goes. go spa, and that's it. You are dead. And the man told her that that guy you slept with wasn't a human being, and he left some small animals in your system, in you, spiritually. So they feed on your blood. Any food you eat, they don't like food, they like blood. So any food you eat, they will push it out. That is why every food you eat, you vomit it out. And that is why you are losing weight. And with you losing all the weight and all that, that particular guy or whoever you slept with is getting rich out of that. And the lady was like, but we protected ourselves. We used the condom. And the native doctor was like, so you think condom protects you spiritually? No, it doesn't. So now the lady says she's just waiting to die. She's not in pain. She just can't eat. And now she's just bony and waiting just to die. Ladies or young ladies out there, be very careful. Even the one you are dating as your boyfriend can turn and use you for rituals. How much more somebody you just met today and you are following the person to go and sleep with them, and you are happy because the person is giving you a lot of money. Pepper, why? So you see, now you are dying, or now you are dead. In fact, you are dead. No pastor is able to help you. No native doctor is even able to help you. You people need to understand that we human beings are not the only ones walking on this earth. There are mystical beings and there are demons walking on this earth. Sex is a spiritual thing. If you cannot abstain from sex, get married. If you are not financially stable to get married, sit the person down. Let the family know that this is the person you want to be with, and stop sleeping around. You are just doing so ties left, right, front, center. And when your life is now messed up and everything you do doesn't go well, you keep asking yourself, why is everything not going well for you? Be careful, because that punani is a very special thing that leads to your soul. So if you just open your legs for anybody to enter your soul, know that you are killing yourself as a lady. Because most men or some men, if they sleep with you, they take from you. They tap into it. They take from your favor. They take from everything that you are supposed to accomplish. Ask yourself why that in Hollywood, before they will help somebody, they say, I want to sleep with you before I help you. Or even now, even here in Ghana, if a director or whatever wants to help an actress or an actor, they want to sleep with you, ask yourself, what is in that sex? It's a gateway to your soul. So if you think just opening your legs, nothing will happen, I'll just use condom, I'll be fine. No, you will not be fine. Protect yourself as a young lady coming up. Let's tone down the sexual immorality and pick up our dignities. Open your legs for every man doesn't make you a boss chick. No, it doesn't. It actually makes you a cheap one. Respect yourself as a lady and guard your punani, because it's a way of guarding your future. Don't let any man just get to sleep with you. Anyway, if you have any advice that you want to give to this lady, or you know somebody who can help her or something, just leave it in the comment section. She might see it and she might read it. This is scary. This is really scary. I don't even know if she's already dead. This is scary. Anyway, case closed.